What's up? What's up? What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey everyone, Nikki here. Happy Wednesday. I am so stoked to be back, to be here with you guys and to do this live Q&A session together. So what's up, you guys? Welcome to our Warrior Babe Wednesday Q&A time. So stoked to be here with you all. As you guys are joining, please comment and say, hey, let me know that you guys are here. Give me the wave emoji, whatever you guys want to do. Leave the comments though. Make sure you guys are saying, hey, what's up? Because the more comments that we have in this thread, the more that this video will stay to the top of our Facebook group. So all of the other babes who aren't able to join us live here can catch this at a later time and date. So this video will stay up to the top of our group, all right? And if you guys are tuning in at a later time, please just give me the hashtag replay and then keep all of your questions here in one area on this thread that pertain to this Q&A time together so that, Kate and I can come back in and we can just, answer all the questions here in one organized area. So we'll get started in just a few minutes. I see you babes joining. Hi everyone, yay! I'm so happy to be here with you guys and spend this time with you guys. Hi Sheila, hi Linda, hi Amy, hi KJ. Hey, lucky to be home to see you live today. Woo woo! Hey Tiffany, hi babes, so stoked. Do want to give you a heads up. It just seems like every time I'm on live with you guys, we have a thunderstorm rolling through. And I know like past two lives, the internet connection has completely cut out. So if that happens, I will do my best to jump back on. If it does, just keep all comments here in this one thread, okay? Hopefully it doesn't, all right? All right, hi Stephanie. What's up, you guys? So stoked to be here. So we'll get started in just a few seconds. So if you have a question, start leaving your questions in the comment section so that I can answer them and start to answer them when we get started here. Just so you know, and the rules to this Q&A time is that this is a safe environment. This is an inspiring environment. So please don't feel like your question is stupid or you're shy to ask it. Like, please ask it so that I can give you clarity moving forward, okay? So empowerment, inspiration, we're all here to support each other. There's no silly or stupid question. Please don't hesitate to ask me anything, all right? Hi, Brooke. Hi, Nilda. Yay! Oh, thanks. Dan lies. Okay, so if you guys are new to Warrior Babe, welcome. I am so excited that you guys are here. Welcome to the Warrior Babe community where hashtag strong is the new sexy. You guys, if you guys are, posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, sharing your story, sharing your progress, make sure that you hashtag Warrior Babe and you hashtag strong is the new sexy so that we can spread our community and our tribe to as many people as possible to know that this is where, if you want to get strong, you want to be fit, you want to be healthy without restrictive measures, this is the place to do it, okay? So also before we get started is that I want to highlight our Warrior Babe of the Month. First of all, can you guys believe we're on August? Like, say what? Like, that's crazy. But I wanted to highlight Nicole for our Warrior Babe of the Month. Her progress, her progression here inside of Warrior Babe has absolutely been amazing. And the one thing that I noticed with all of the babes who, do have results and have them fast is that they implement this system right away. They focus on what is at task here inside of Warrior Babe, the tools I'm providing you, the things I'm giving you. They put their head down into the game, into the whole application, and they apply what they need to apply them for themselves. That's how they get the results faster. They focus on one thing and they just do it, okay? So that is how you guys can be successful. Plug in, do the work, implement what I am giving you, and I guarantee you the results will come. If Luke, who did the rally calls the past couple weeks, if you guys haven't listened to the previous rally call, that thing is fire. Like, make sure you go into the application or a YouTube channel and check out the most recent rally call. He talks about focus. He talks about plugging in. He talks about, you're gonna fail, okay? And it's really freaking good. So make sure you guys check out that rally call. kind of off topic there, but wanted to congratulate Nicole with her success here as WarriorBabe. And I am so stoked to, share each and every one of your stories here, right? I want you guys to be the next WarriorBabe of the month. I want you guys to, I want to be able to share your success here inside the group. So work hard, put your head down, focus. Every single day that you implement this stuff are small wins that are leading up to the big goals that you guys are all working towards, right? So on that note, let's get started here. Let's do this Q&A time together. Let's hang out for a little bit and have some fun. So if you guys have any questions, please start asking them in the comment section, and I'm gonna dive in and start answering them. All right, so I see a few coming through. Cool. Britt, hi, I am wondering about pre-workout meals. If I am hungry mid-workout and kind of gassed, is that an indication I should eat more before working out? All right, Britt, that's awesome. That means your metabolism is in full force. It's working. You're burning through your glycogen stores. You're burning through those carbs. That's great. Now, I would ride this out for a little bit, but if it continues to happen and you're just like, oh my God, I am gassed, like you're saying, if it continues to happen, you're low on energy, then I would recommend to put more carbs in your pre-workout meal. And I don't mean like a drastic amount, like 5 grams, 10 grams is gonna make a massive difference. Okay, so that should help you out there. Amy, is pre-workout meal a necessary? I get up at 4:45 and start my workout by 5:15. I do not want to eat. Amy, yes, pre-workout meal is a necessity. And I'll explain it here now. If you're working out on an empty stomach, then your cortisol levels will rise in the morning, okay? Our natural cortisol levels rise naturally in the morning. So if you go in and put more stress on your body, your cortisol is gonna rise. Like, you need that workout meal for fuel, a pre-workout meal for fuel. If you don't have that, like I said, cortisol levels are gonna rise, and cortisol is the fat storage best friend. So you're just gonna not be able to target through the body fat that you wanna get rid of. You're just actually going to be storing more if you're stressing your body out more. Pre-workout is fuel, okay? So let me tell you, I've had multiple VIP babes who are like, Nikki, I just don't like to eat in the morning. Tough, too bad. This is a change, and if you guys, I'm here to create change within your life. And if you've been doing this before and you're not where you are, then something needs to change, right? So I'm gonna push you out of your comfort zone and I'm gonna have you eat. And I guarantee you, it's going to make a massive difference on how you feel when you're working out. I've had multiple, I think all of my clients who, not one person has told me that they feel worse when they eat. They feel so much better having that pre-workout meal in the morning. And all it has to be, if you get up at 4:45, you have time to have a simple carb. All right, so that's enough time to have an English muffin and a protein shake. Now, let me tell you, in the first couple of days, Amy, you're gonna feel full, right? You're not gonna like it. That's your body just giving it time to adjust to you eating that food in the morning. And then once your body does adjust, you're gonna be like, you're gonna not know what it's like to not have a meal pre-workout. Okay, so just work that pre-workout meal in there, make some changes. Okay, I'm gonna push you outside of comfort zone. I'm gonna tell you things you don't wanna do, but I'm guaranteeing you I'm doing it out of tough love to push you to where you need to be. All right, so work that in there, Amy. All right, so Tiffany, is the beginning body type and macros a set thing, like for life, or does one set body type change and that indicator to change macros? Okay, Tiffany, that is a baller question. That is awesome. So your body type macros are not for life. Now, let me explain this. You will sit at those macros depending on how your body adjusts to them, depending on all that, depending on so many different factors. But the long game here is that eventually, depending on your body type, you can change the body type structure that you have in the long run. And it's gonna take a while. So at that point, you may have to transition into different body type macro calculators. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're on this journey. KJ, so I'm at meso-endo and I'm wondering how heavy do I have to lift to build muscle? Not feeling strong enough, been using 8 to 10 pounds and get burned out because so many exercises and sets. Okay, KJ, go to the workout philosophies and listen to those modules, because I talk there that weight is not the means of measurement and progression here. How much weight you lift does not matter. What matters the most is that you are creating mind to muscle connection and you are creating resistance against that muscle. Resistance is what's going to create the change. It's what's going to facilitate the growth, all that kind of jazz. All that matters is mind to muscle connection, that you develop the proper form and that you create the proper resistance against that muscle in order to grow. If you're doing 8 to 10 pounds and you're feeling taxed at the end, that's awesome. That means you're making that muscle work. All right. Hi, Erin. Angela. Great rally calls. I have loved listening to them now that I am a warrior babe. It helps keep me pumped. Awesome, Angela. I'm so happy to hear that. All of you babes who have not listened to the most recent ones, you have to listen to them. They're fire. And it's good to have perspective from somebody else, not just me. So the past 2 rally calls have been Luke, who I work with, and he has jumped in to provide a lot of mindset things for you guys. So make sure you listen to those rally calls. On top of everything else here in Warrior Babe, they're just gonna help motivate you and light that fire under your ass to keep going every single week. That's what they're meant for. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Beth. KJ, you are so welcome. I'm seeing so many new names here. I love it. I'm so excited that so many of you new babes are here. Again, I said this at the beginning. I'll say it now. Welcome. Stoked that you guys are here. I'm so excited to see your progress moving forward with Warrior Babe. And like I said, I want you guys to be the next Warrior Babe of the month. So put your head down, put in the work, implement what I'm teaching you, and do it. It's as easy as that. And make sure you're taking the time to go through those blast off emails that I'm sending you every single day for the first 14 days of joining Warrior Babe. You are getting an email from me that is helping you set this journey up. Right? This is a lifestyle. This is long term. We play the long game here as a Warrior Babe. So each one of those days, I'm giving you tasks to complete that are going to help you understand and get clear as to exactly why you're here. What goals do you want to accomplish? If you don't have a goal, what are you working towards, right? And you're gonna feel completely unfocused. You're gonna not know where you're going. You're just gonna go through the motions here if you don't have a goal set. So make sure that you understand what your goal is. Why are you here? What is your major, big, seated reason why and you want to achieve these goals? And then everything else that I share with you is all like mindset based and macros and workouts, but mindset is like the tip of the iceberg here with Warrior Babe. I'm sorry, it's the bottom of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg is just diet and exercise and the tactics. Mindset and getting your mind in alignment with what you want to achieve is the bottom of the iceberg, what nobody sees. And that is so vitally important to push through the goals that you want to accomplish. Now, not only are they inside of your email inbox, okay, they're also inside the Facebook group. So, if you guys are on your home screen, on your desktop, you look over to the discussion side or the tabs on the side. Underneath the discussion is a learning tab. You click on that learning tab and all 14 of the videos and tasks are inside that learning tab. If you're on your mobile phone, it's right beneath our group photo. The learning tab is right there. You click on that and you're gonna have all 14 videos and tasks. There is no reason why you all should not be going through the 14-day blast off sequence. All right? Amy, okay, I'll eat in the morning. Yes, I love it. How soon can I work out after eating? So if you are doing, and guys, before I dive into this question or this answer, above in the frequently asked questions resource page, warriorbabe.helpscoutdocs.com, which is above in the description, is an entire resource page that myself and my team are constantly adding to with answering the frequently asked questions that we get from you babes or veteran babes. So if you have a question now, I'm sure that that same question is answered inside this frequently asked questions page. So you can go there and just search through all of our different articles. So Amy, to answer your question, how soon can you eat after working, or how soon can you work out after eating. If you are eating, say, a simple carb, which is a faster digesting carbohydrate, you can work out within 30 minutes, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Now, if you are eating more of a complex carbohydrate, which is like oatmeal. So English muffin is a simple, oatmeal is a good example of a complex, which is a longer digesting carbohydrate, longer sustained energy with that. You want to work out anywhere from like an hour to like 90 minutes with a complex carb. Okay, so if you guys are early risers and you're eating right away, I recommend simple carbs for you guys. If you guys are working out in the afternoon and you have some time, in between your travel from work to the gym, complex carb would be great. All right, Kim, the 5 rounds of 15 reps of HIIT exercises take me over 60 minutes to complete, almost 90 minutes. Should I shorten the sets? Yes, Kim. I'd first recommend to just bump down to 4 and see how, because these workouts should take you no less than an hour. If you're doing cardio, it may take you a little bit longer. Back day, leg day, they're going to take you a little bit longer just because they're bigger muscle groups. So yeah, shorten that down to 4 rounds of 15 and see how long it gets you through. KJ, does the YouTube have the rally calls? I always miss because I'm at work. Yeah, KJ, they do. Our YouTube channel has the rally calls, but also inside of your own WarriorBabe application, if you click this little, where's my finger? This little button here in the top left corner, and you scroll down to WarriorBabe rally calls, you click on that, you're gonna find all of the rally calls that we've done. Okay, and so you can find them there inside of your app, and you can also find them on the YouTube channel. All right, Denise, I'm an ectoendomorph. Help me with my workouts. I read it a million times. It's hypertrophy and cardio. What type of cardio and how long? Also, the hypertrophy home workouts. File under video. Is it in supersets and then the app isn't? Help me. Okay, yes, perfect. I'm so glad you're here and asking me this question, Denise, and I'm here to help you. So follow the most updated hypertrophy workouts is the Hypertrophy Asylum program. What is inside that video needs to be updated and taken down. So that answers that one question. Follow the hypertrophy home workouts, hypertrophy workouts inside the application. So how much cardio should you be doing is inside of the Hypertrophy Asylum ground rules. So you can find how much cardio you should be doing there, the duration, all that kind of stuff. Kim, thanks, you're welcome. Okay, so Stephanie. So I've fallen off hard these past 2 months, but I'm back on track. Went through the modules again as a refresher. I'm an meso-endo, and I'm supposed to have 2 cheat meals per week. Should they be on heavy lifting days, or can it be on a rest day as well? All right, so that's a great question, Steph. First of all, I'm happy that you're back. If you need to, babe, go through the mindset exercises and just, there's new ones, and I know you're inside the blueprint, so there's new ones all on mindset about, environmental factors, there's, events and holidays and all that jazz that kind of throw us off track, and how to not let them throw you off track. So check that out, first of all. Second of all, if you have 2 cheat meals per week, I recommend them to be on a leg day or a back day, so heavy days. That way, because you're burning more calories through that. Now, that's what I recommend. If needed, they can be on a rest day. Just make sure that the next day is like, leg day or back day, something that is a powerful workout where you can use that fuel for your workout. All right, so Melinda, wow, that's such a pretty name. Is eating pasta 0 all right, as long as it made as a healthy meal? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm pretty sure all across the board, they have 0, 0, 0 protein, fats, and carbs. Guys, as long as it fits your macros, this is why this lifestyle is so absolutely amazing. You can fit that into your macros if needed. Now, make sure it's obviously balanced food, okay? I'm not talking about cookies and cake and all that shit. Make sure it's healthy. You can have a treat here and there. It's all about balance with it if it fits your macros. But yeah, pasta 0 is fine. As long as it's made with a healthy meal, you can totally fit that in. KJ, oh geez, that's awesome. Yeah, babe. Rally calls all around. Guys, make sure you listen to them. They are just amazeballs. Debbie, so when calculating the macros, If I have a desk job that I'm sitting at majority of the day, should I be using the 1.32? The spreadsheet says we should be a 1.55, but besides my workouts and some walking there, here and there, I'm mostly chained to a desk. It would help me understand what body type you are. But if you are, and I walk you through picking out what modifier you should be, if you are sedentary and you sit at a desk job, 1.32 will most likely be the best bet to sit at first. And if you're feeling fatigued, if you're feeling low on energy, feel like you don't have, a great energy all throughout the day in your workouts, you feel like maybe you're getting irritated, mood swings, blah, 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 then that's where I would recommend to be like, okay, this 1.32 ain't working. You need more food in that case. That would be to jump up then to 1.55 and see how your body handles that. Meso endo. Okay, so your carbs are already pretty low in that, Jess. So if you drop it down to 1.32, your carbs are only going to drop even more. So I recommend this to try out the 1.55, see how your body responds to it, and then you can go through and make adjustments throughout that. Stephanie, that's awesome. First of all, you're welcome. And she also said, I wanted to let you know I quit smoking. That is a WarriorBabe win right there. I'm so proud of you, babe. All right, Tiffany, how sore is bad too sore? Recovery tips. That's a great question. And all WarriorBabes are sore. That means you're doing the right thing. So I have major recovery tips. If you click on the frequently asked questions page, the resource page that's in the description, WarriorBabe.helpscoutdocs.com, and you go to fitness, the fitness section, and you click on how do I alleviate sore muscles or that article, then you'll find exactly like tons of recommendations that I have about sore muscles. Oh, yay. Everyone's congratulating. That's so amazing. You guys are so awesome. Congratulating Steph. I love it. What an amazing community we have here. You guys all rock. All right, Kim, for my cheat meals, I really only crave nuts and popcorn. Is there a point I should limit them because quantity-wise as a cheat meal, or just eat them until I'm full? Okay, so cheat meals, that would almost be like a little dessert at the end, like popcorn. Like you should still have a well-balanced meal as a cheat meal. Well-balanced meaning there's protein, fats, and carbs in it. It's just a little bit bigger than what you guys are used to eating throughout the day. And you want to eat until you're comfortably full. Don't be a jackass with your cheat meals. Then I would do like nuts and popcorn as like a dessert at the end, or a little like, if you have something salty for dinner, a little set off from that with anything sweet. All right, Krista. Hi, Nikki. Have a similar situation to Debbie with a desk job and then endo and using 1.5, but doing 4 days a week workouts. All right, guys, these are good questions. So and if you guys cut it down to 1.32, your carbs are gonna pretty much drop like really low there, and you don't want that to happen. So like I spoke to Debbie about, is that I would recommend to stay at the 1.55 and see how your body, gets used to it and adjusts and all that kind of stuff. And then if it's not, working in that realm, obviously you come back here, you let me know, you give me a heads up. And then I'll help you recommend how to adjust those macros down or all that jazz. So keep it at 1.55, see how your body adjusts to it. And then give it about what I recommend. This is what I recommend inside the blueprint. I teach all about adjustments there. Give it about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for your body to fully get used to this, and make sure you're consistent with it. Because if you're not consistent, that's the first thing I'm going to recommend. You have to be consistent so that your body recognizes things. If it doesn't, you're just sending your body Morse code. It's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? So stay consistent with that. Give it at the 1.55. See how your body adjusts. Give it some time. And then, then we'll cross that bridge when it's necessary. You're welcome, Kim. All right, Denise, I'm a mesoendo. Represent the mesoendos here. We have so many of them. And eat 5 meals a day. Pre and post are shakes with fruit. One meal is eggs, whole and whites, with bacon and maybe toast. One is lean protein with veggies and snack. If it's protein with veggies and snack is whatever to fulfill teaming macros. I'm usually within my macro numbers, plus or minus 5, but I'm not seeing any progress. And it's been about 2 to 3 months. Workouts are on target, except for my legs. I'm rehabiting left hip and have to limit hinge exercises. Okay, Denise, a lot of that was just like, what's the actual question that you have for me? Debbie, I've been doing 7 weeks at 1.55 and not changing, doing 4-day workouts and cardio 3 days. All right, so this is a little insight into my adjustment protocol that I talk about inside the WarriorBabe blueprint. I recommend to first increase your cardio days. So bump that up to 4 days, Debbie. Increase your energy expenditure inside the gym before you ever touch those macro numbers, okay? Because keeping more food in your body is so important for so many reasons, which I dive into the blueprint all about. So first here, you want to increase a day of cardio, allow your body to adjust to that, and then if that still hasn't budged, that's where you want to think about making adjustments to your macro numbers. Okay, so what am I doing wrong or what can I do differently? So Denise, that kind of stems off of what I just told Debbie. I'm not sure how many days of cardio that you are doing, but before you ever touch one of your meals or your macro numbers, increase your cardio, okay? Do more energy expenditure inside of your in the gym, inside of your workouts before you ever toggle with macro numbers, because it can just throw off an influx of things. On top of that, you guys make sure you meso-endos. I don't care if you have a fear with cheat meals, make sure that you are implementing your cheat meals and make sure that you are listening to the reward system module if you have a fear with cheat meals, okay? Because inside that reward system module, I'm gonna help you have clarity as to why cheat meals are so vitally important along this journey, all right? So make sure that you are implementing them too as well. Nilda, I'm currently on maintenance macros and having 2 cheat meals a week. I have a big event this weekend. Is it wise to drop 1 cheat meal to balance it out? All right, so you have a big event this weekend. You normally do 2 cheat meals a week. If that event, if what I'm understanding and just assuming what you're saying is like, you know, obviously a Saturday, Sunday event or a Friday, Saturday event, it's a 2-day event, then yeah, I would treat that, like those 2 days as like a cheat meal day, like cheat meal 1, cheat meal 2. That right there is back to back. Now, let me tell you, back to back cheat meals, I don't recommend, but there's something you really can do here, okay? So it's, you know, the life balance with this macro lifestyle. You will hold on to water, you will have sodium retention, you will have sugar retention, meaning water. You cannot, guys, you cannot get fat by eating, like 5 pounds that you see on the scale, like don't freak out, okay? That's not true fat numbers. 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat. So don't forget about that. Just know that, Nilda, and I talk about this in the reward system module too, the after effects of this, that Sunday or Monday, you may be holding on a little bit of water, just get right back to your macro numbers and you will be well on your way. Debbie, okay, LOL, the brainwash to eat less. I know, babes, that's why I'm here. Man, to push you, I get it. I was in your shoes when I first started my journey, eating nothing, restricting myself like no other. I mean, I would go days without eating. And then when I did eat, it was like shit. And then when I threw myself into restrictive diets, it was just even worse, okay? So I get where you guys are coming from. This industry just brainwashes people to make them eat less, which helps them generate quicker results, but they're not sustainable results. That's why I'm here to free you all of these restrictive diets and these, endless amounts of exercise and yada, 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 and help you understand the right way to build the body that you want to build. And the most important part in building the body you want to build is food. These muscles need food. These muscles need food for recovery. These muscles and your body and your cells, everything need food in order to survive and live off of. If you are eating the right way, which I teach inside of WarriorBabe, you guys will be on the right track, okay? Just trust me, right? Throw out everything that you've ever tried before and just trust this method moving forward. All right, Krista, I feel good with the 1.55. I'm in 2 weeks, getting fairly consistent, but have a work classroom training next week. We're in class 12 hours and little time for any suggestions for adjusting meals while away. Sounds like I need to use walking as my cardio since I'm in a hotel for those days. 5 days of training, looking forward to getting back to the gym after class. So Krista, this is like, what I recommend is to, if you can make time for yourself, make time for yourself, right? Like I live off of, you need to put yourself, like I used to work in an ER, right? I was a nurse in ER. So I always had to put myself first, then my patients will be able to be served at their best. So if you can slip away for 5 minutes and snack on some stuff, that's ideal. But I understand that, busy lifestyle, I'm busy, all that kind of stuff, but so that may throw your days off of a little bit. It's okay, don't freak out. Just get back on track when you are home. In terms of walking while you are away as cardio, absolutely. Go while I was away, I did cardio outside and just walked super fast. My mom was telling me we were at a 4.0 pace. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I do at home. So just you walk outside just at a fast pace. Amy, I'm an mezzo. I'm 5'5" and weigh 112 pounds. My fitness pal says if I keep eating this way, I'll weigh 106 in a month. That's going to be really small for me, right? Okay, so babes, go to the, and specifically you, Amy, which I know you've been here in a while. So make sure you listen to the fat loss, how it's different than weight loss inside of the rally calls. All right, so even though, Amy, you dropped down to 106, that may also indicate that you have lean muscle mass underneath. And I don't know how accurate MyFitnessPal is with that, so you kind of just gotta roll with it and see what it's like. Now, if you don't, Amy, if you're here not to lose weight and you wanna maintain that weight, inside the WarriorBabe.helpscoutdocs.com, I talk about how to adjust your macros to not lose any weight and just start to maintain, but also build muscle on top of that. So that's inside the WarriorBabe.helpscoutdocs.com if you go to the nutrition section. All right, so actually just a one-day event on Saturday. Okay, so Nilda, then what I recommend, if you can, and this is what I talk about to my VIP babes, plan ahead, right? If you fail to plan, then plan to fail. So if you can, make sure you have all of your meals ready to rock and roll for that event. Like who gives, like if you're, right? Like, yeah, like just make sure you have all your meals that day and you'll be set and golden. If you're traveling, that's still not an excuse. You can still, pack quick snacks for you to eat. You can use a cheat meal that night, like all the kind of jazz. So maybe think about that stuff. Maybe, hopefully that was a little bit clear for what you are looking for. Tiffany, typically how long does it take for something overweight by fat to see comfortable results? I think you're asking me typically how long does it take for someone overweight by fat to see comfortable results. Okay, okay, there's your correction down below. It's different for everyone, babe. Really, I can't give you a specific timeline, but honestly, if you put in this work, what matter, like, and you do what I'm telling you to do, you should be able to see some effects within at least like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, just allowing your body to get used to this new lifestyle. And that's usually the time that it takes. You should be able to see significant, some changes. And what matters, guys, there is no timeline here. So please don't think that you have to see something in 2 weeks and 3 weeks and 4 weeks. There have been babes who started in this and they were in it for 6 weeks or even 2 months before they started seeing any results. And then all of a sudden it was just like a light bulb and it just went off and the results started showing. So don't give yourself a timeline. Focus on your goal and what you want to achieve and let everything else, let the how, let all that kind of jazz just kind of go away. Stephanie, I still have the meal plan from the VIP. Can I tailor it to my new macros for my body type? Yes, absolutely. All right, I am all caught up on questions here. Thanks, I can easily do that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I know that something I talk about with my VIP babes, any events, any traveling, all those babes, they all plan ahead. There's no excuse around it. So definitely if you fail to plan to fail. Oh, Tiffany, you're awesome. Thank you. So I'm all caught up on your questions, guys. If anybody has any more, please let me know. Please chime in. I love being here and spending the time with you all. You guys are so welcome. I missed hanging out with you. I love being back. Let's give a high five for Kate in her Q&A session last week. She was here with you guys live, did the Q&A, and spent some time with you guys and did an awesome job. I watched her Q&A. She just absolutely killed it. So I'm going to give Kate a high five. All right, Kim, for steady state cardio, can I go longer than 30 minutes? All right, Kim, so it depends on how long you've been in my program, how long have you been in it? I'm just scrolling back up to see if you said anything about that, which I don't think you have. So, if you're generating results, if you're getting results right now, you do not need to change anything. If it's been about 3, 4, 5 weeks and nothing has budged, then that's where I recommend that you maybe go a little bit longer. You up your cardio, you increase a day, or you up it by like 35, 40 minutes. That's what I recommend, okay? There's no need to change anything if your macros and if you are seeing results. There's no need to change anything in that realm. Yay, everybody's high-fiving Kate. Okay, Kim, no, give it a little bit more time. Do what I'm telling you to do, and then see how your body adjusts, and then if needed, then you can increase for your cardio. Yay, you guys all rock. The high fives are so cool. God, I love this community. All right, Sean, welcome back. Thanks, babe. We had a wonderful vacation in Hawaii. I love the tan lines, girl. Just curious how you handled your macros and workouts. Good question. Did you continue training and staying with your macros, or did you wing it? Did you pack any foods, and were you able to get them through TSA? So, babes, I am adamant with macros. I'm adamant with workouts, and my body just needed a break. And this is something that I highly recommend. I talk about inside the blueprint, but I recommend it to you guys too as well. If you look at something as a chore, that's your mind and body telling you need to take a step back. So while I was away in Hawaii, I ate whatever the fuck I wanted and I did whatever the fuck I wanted. And it was amazing. My body feels so good. I feel so re-energized, so rejuvenated. But I'm able to do that because I actually just talked about this with my VIP Q&A call on Monday. With the VIP babes, I'm able to do that because I've been doing this for 4 years. So my body knows this. My body recognizes this. And when I come back, I just go right back to my macros that I was eating before. And my body just automatically turns on that light bulb and it starts just shedding any water weight right off. I did do some days of running with my mom while I was outside. I did hiking while I was away, but I didn't touch any physical weights. You know what? It was the best thing that I could have possibly done for my body. You guys will learn about body signals and all that kind of stuff. When to take a break, when to do this. If you feel like it's a chore, if you feel like you're exhausted, like it's okay to take a step back. Remember, this is a lifestyle. Macros is not a diet. It is a life learned skill. It's giving you guys so much insight to what is in food, how to look at portion sizes, how to understand portion sizes, and to know how to be in control. When I was away, I knew exactly that what I was eating. Like I barely ate that much protein. I did stop at Costco to get some egg whites before. There is a Costco in Hawaii. And I packed up on egg whites and I packed up on protein. I know I didn't get my protein content in as much as I should have last week because everything is mainly fats and carbs. But I knew what I was eating. I was paying attention. Like I was being mindful about the foods that I was eating, but I also enjoyed myself. And like I said, it's something that you have to do sometimes to break your routine. But no, that's a great question, Sean. And I hope you guys, gain some insight on that with me sharing with you what I did while I was away. With other times, if I have an event to go to in September, and I will be packing, it's a 4-day event, it's a conference, and I will be packing my food. I get everything through TSA. I talk about that inside the blueprint too as well. I talk about how to bring your food, how to pack it, how to get it past TSA. Kate's really good at that too as well. Keeping everything clear, so that they can see through it, so they don't take it. You have to throw away liquids, obviously. But yeah, there's so many tricks that you can do to get away through that. And I honestly recommend it, even if I recommend it to anybody, because then you save spending so much money inside the airport. The airport is such a pit, a money pit. So yeah, I hope that helped, guys. Awesome, Sean. Love it. Balance, enjoyment, then get back to work. Yes, you couldn't have said it any better. That is so perfect, Sean. And you are welcome. All right, Melinda, what is the alternate exercise for push-ups? I had to skip it when I did triceps and chest today because of bad carpal tunnel since a baby. Okay, so what I can recommend for that is 2 things. One, you can drop down to your knees and you can do like a bear claw. So you can bear claw your hands. The second thing that I would recommend is that you go on an incline on a wall. So you basically incline with your body and you go on a wall and do a push-up. Krista, one question about leg day. If one has tight hip flexors, it is hard sometimes to do the goblet squats. Do you recommend foam rolling or other options before as a part of a warm-up? Krista, that is such a great question. All right, so what I recommend for that is obviously, yes, please stretch. Make stretching a priority, either every day before bed or every other day. Stretching is vitally important. So what I physically do is before I get into legs, back, shoulders, whatever workout, I do active stretching before I start, meaning I will go into the turf area or a part of the gym and just get some really light plates and just do some side raises, or a long bar, weighted bar, and just do some this kind of stuff. Or if I'm doing legs, I'll obviously do some spider crawls, over and under, just to open up and get active blood flow to that muscle that I'm about to work out. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that, doing some foam rolling, which I also do that too before I start working out, and also doing just active stretches before you actually hit that muscle that you're working out, and also stretching afterwards or before you go to bed. Denise, fake sugar, stevia, perfectly fine, all in moderation. I am obsessed with stevia. Just all in moderation with that. Splendid too as well, all in moderation. Hey, Alexandra. Hi, Kalia. I think I just butchered that name, but that is a beautiful name. Hi, babes. I'm so glad that you guys are here. You guys are tuning in towards the end. But if you do have any questions, please let me know, and I'm here to answer them because I'm all caught up. So since I am all caught up and it seems like it's kind of slowing down, I will give it a couple more minutes to see if any more questions do come through. But what I want to say before I do tune out completely is that, guys, we do these rally calls, or not, I'm sorry, we do these live Q&A calls. And for anybody that's new and just here, we do these every single Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharp. I'm here right at 6:30. I usually hang out with you guys for about 45 minutes to an hour. Sorry, I just got sidetracked with Keela. Did I say that right? Anyway, it's gorgeous. So we do these Q&A calls every single Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be here, plug into these, plug into the rally calls. Make sure you guys are showing up for yourselves, because and just immersing yourself everything Warrior Babe, because the more that you do, the faster you're going to take off with the results that you want. So make sure you're here. Set an alarm on your phone, like literally say, hey Siri. She didn't hear me. But say, hey Siri, set an alarm for 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whatever it is in your time zone, so that you show up. Set it up for 5 minutes before for Wednesday and Saturdays. The Saturday rally calls are 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you're there. Set your alarms for those rally calls. All you have to do is just plug me in, plug your headphones in, and listen to me. Just let you out with some motivation. All right. So be there for them. Joe just jumped on. Oh, babe, well, if you can get your question, if you have any, but I'm happy that you're here. Lisa, walking or running, steady state cardio advice. Walking or running for steady state cardio advice. Walking is more of a steady state cardio, and the recommendations, Lisa, that I share inside the application are what I recommend that you do, which you're at like a high incline and you're going about like 3.5, 4.0 speed for that. And it depends on your body type, Lisa, too, as well, which I share all of that inside of the type 1, the body part 1, part 2. Natalie, are we supposed to do all the ab exercises every time we go to the gym? 2, 3 sets of 20? No. Just pick at least like 1 or 2 of the exercises and do 2 to 3 sets of them with 20 to 30 reps. Is it 1 hit and 3 cardio LO for the 6th day? Is it 1 hit and 3 cardio for the 6th day? Yes. Denise, okay, I went where you said hypertrophic asylum and cardio says minimum resistance for 15 minutes. What is medium resistance? Like I'm feeling tired but not dying. So it's like a steady state. So what I want to say with medium resistance is like what I put inside of the cardio recommendations for the HIST. It's, you know, you're like at an 85 RPM and you're going between like 8 level and 10 level while you're doing that. Joe, I'm sorry you got to play. No worries, babe. I'm happy that you tuned in. Michelle, how did you learn all this info in the beginning of your journey? Know you have talked about all the struggles, but curious how you got on this track. Oh, babe, man, I could share this for like a whole video. So I started in nursing school. Like I'm a nurse. I have my BSN in nursing. And then it trickled into just having an absolute obsession with how the body works. And so then I put myself into, you know, the bodybuilding competition and learning this lifestyle and learning through my own experience, the trials and errors, and then helping women outside of that after I got my pro status, which was about 4 years ago. But immediately after I got that, I started helping women right away and sharing my expertise with them. And then I learned their bodies and their ins and outs. And from there, it just, I constantly keep learning. I constantly keep growing my mind about how the body and systems and nutrition and workouts and all this kind of stuff just works. Again, I became obsessed, and it's just my passion to be able to share this all with you guys. beginning of my journey, I had absolutely no idea what the fuck any of this meant. Protein, had no idea that chicken was protein. Literally, like I've learned everything from the ground up and just immersed myself in this education. All right. Okay. On back day, I don't have the equipment to do the inverted rows or incline dumbbell rows. I subbed resistance band overhead pull down and resistance band rows. Are those good subs for those? Yeah, that's those. Definitely the resistance band rows are great. On back day, incline dumbbell rows. So even if you, for the inverted rows, even if you do like a plank, babe, and then do like it's called a renegade row where you just row up. I would recommend doing that too as well. There are also, you guys, and I'm sure maybe Angela, you've looked at this, but inside the workout philosophy section beneath one of the videos is a whole word sheet of all the different modification exercises that you could implement. Nikki, I am struggling to get all the information applied, especially struggling with the macros. I think I need to be patient with myself. I am committing to 2 to 3 hours a day to read and work out, but wow, it is hard to absorb all the info. I'm not giving up though. Joe, I love your spirit, babe. Don't give up, okay? You're here to create a lifestyle for yourself. And no matter how long it takes you, it doesn't matter. As long as you just start implementing these small things for yourself and you start creating small wins every single day. Like even if you start tracking your macros and you fail, like you are going to fail, babe. Like let me just tell you that now. Like some of you guys, all of you guys are going to fail. But learn from that failure. Don't set yourself back because of it. Don't beat yourself up because of it. How can you learn from it and how can you make it better? And then the next time that it happens, you'll know, you'll learn, and you'll make it better. And you'll track your macros better. So every single day, just treat it as a learning experience. Like treat it as you being a kid and you're like so excited to learn all of this stuff about your own body and plugging in your macros. So everything that I'm teaching you, like first, if you need to, start with the 14-day blast offs. Just get your mindset right? Just understand why you're here, what goals you have, what you want to accomplish, get your affirmations down, and then dive into macros. And then take 2 weeks to fully, adapt and learn. Just make sure you're implementing, which I love that you're committing the specific amount of time for yourself. And then, move on to workouts, right? Like there's no set time frame. This is a lifestyle. You all are here forever. You guys are WarriorBabes forever, okay? So there's no set timeline. Just as long as we help you get to that point, that's all that matters, right? We help you get to where you want to be. That's all that matters. I follow the meso training. Do I only do 1 day of HIIT and not at all? Do I only do 1 day of HIIT and not all cardio as HIIT? So for mesos, you guys do the high intensity. Or no, mesos, you guys can do the steady state. So I'm getting my own self confused. I talk about this, babe, Carrot, inside of the body type part 1, part 2. So I would just double check if you are supposed to be doing HIIT or steady state. Joe, where are you located? And is it possible to ever hire you to train with you in person? Oh, babes, I don't know if you want that. I asked my VIP babes what would happen if I was ever there with them in person. They would A, love it, but be scared. But I'm located in Westchester, Pennsylvania, a small town. So I don't know how far away that is from you. KJ, do you still compete? So actually, my last competition where I took the overall women's physique athlete in the National League of Bodybuilding happened last year. I'm taking this time off as I was asked to be a coach on The Biggest Loser. So because of that, I kind of, stopped all my training for going back and regaining my title. I'm not moving forward with The Biggest Loser, so that put a wrench in my training for my competition. So right now I'm just taking my year off, and I will most likely be competing next year and going back to defend. Well, I guess my title will be all up this year, but hopefully I can regain my title next year. Michelle, Also, I have a very muscular build and don't want to add muscle, just want to lose the fat on top of what I have. Should I try to lift a bit lighter weights? Yes, absolutely. Keep your heart rate elevated. That's going to help you drop that body fat on top. I'm having a hard time eating 25% carbs, makes me feel so low energy and loss of focus and hard to breathe. Do I incrementally decrease my carbs by 10? Natalie, no, that you wouldn't decrease if you're feeling that. And on top of that, make sure you're getting your cheat meals. Please, babes, like that's why they're there, to reboost your energy, to help you with that. If that's the case though, babe, if you're feeling low and focusing on energy, try to put the carbs more around your workouts to help you get through your workout, because the carbs are fuel, carbs are energy. So it's going to help you get through it. Angela, yeah, I had that printed out and didn't even think of it. Okay, good. Awesome, babe. Joha, thank you. You are awesome. So much appreciated. I'm just so busy, so it's hard to find the time to learn everything, but I'm sticking with it. Thank you. You are welcome. Amy, this is changing my life. I've stopped being afraid of food. I've added gluten and dairy back into my diet, and I'm not starving and ridiculously tired every day. Oh my God. That's awesome, babe. Thank you so much for this program. You are so welcome. I'm so happy to hear that. Simone, how do you change your macros for a sick day? So that would be just the same as a rest day. You take away 25 grams of carbs. And if you're sick, I hope you feel better. All right, babes. God, I literally could spend and be here with you guys all night and hang out. I love it. I love being with you all. But I'm going to tune out for tonight. If you guys have any more comments or questions, please leave them in this one section, and Kate and I will jump back in and we will answer them all and make sure all the questions are answered. But before I do leave, I'm proud of you all. Keep up all of this amazing work. Keep showing up for yourself every single day. Don't just allow me to speak to you and to like talk you until you're blue in the ear. Like actually implement this stuff. Take action for yourself. I love action takers, okay? And when you guys are action takers, that's when the results are gonna become faster. Get obsessed with taking action. All right, babes, I will catch you for our rally call on Saturday. So everybody have an amazing rest of your week, and I will catch you guys then, okay? Bye, everyone.